How do you do, folks? So I'm a little bit late to the party here, one might say, where I recently had a chance to sit down and watch I Know What You Did Last Summer, the 2025 version, and phew, boy, let me tell you, yeah, this will probably be a me tearing it apart a little bit. I had a chance to sit down and watch. It's on Netflix right now, and I did watch it once before, but I did not get around to watching it again because when I watch something once, it's not really enough. I have to watch it a second time too because I want to get like the full feel. I have to get the full feel where I can fully dissect and examine where, in small words, this was a piece of shit. It was a waste of time. It was a waste of fucking breathing. I hated the fucking 2000. I hated the 2025. Hated it. I hated it. I where to start? So, Madeline Klein, who's been in a popular show, um, what was that popular show she was in? Madeline Klein with the treasure and the boat, Outer Banks. Yeah, Outer Banks. Okay, she is not meant for horror. I don't think that horror was her golden moment to shine. I feel like she did good in Outer Banks, but I don't feel like she did good here. So there were there were some moments like where, getting into spoilers here. In fact, I'll get into spoilers in a little bit here, but I want to talk a little bit more about the movie and how I feel about it. But it's just very bland, really, and there wasn't much taste, and it just, how much more typical could this fucking be? And why was it daytime? It was fucking daytime, and there's baby showers in the whole movie. I don't give a shit about your baby shower. I don't give a fuck. The whole thing was non-atmospheric. It was too sunny. It was too MTV, too California. Okay, I know what you do. These films might have taken place in California or somewhere near the coast on the beach. Okay, they did. But there was some atmosphere where it felt gloomy and foggy, and the road was wet and icky, and we have our killer killing people off one by one. It doesn't have to be the kids. And of course, you had our stars: Ryan Phillippe, Freddie Prinze Jr., Sarah Michelle Gellar, who was our lovely Buffy, and Jennifer Love Hewitt. Almost said huge tits. Okay, but yeah, no. The first two movies are tolerable, and I watch them. The first one is the best. Obviously, that'll always be the case. I just, this was such a boring fucking movie. It was a boring fucking movie with no personality. These characters have no sense. They have no taste. There's no character development. Imagine watching a almost 2 hour movie and having no character development whatsoever in your slasher film. Only for the end to turn out a real fucking dumb fucking movie. Because it turns out that Freddie Prinze Jr., spoilers if you're watching, is again, I know that I'm late to the party. I'm really pissed. Apparently, Freddie Prinze Jr. is the killer because he wanted to teach people a lesson. Yeah, he wanted to teach people a lesson, and because they forgot about the killings that happened back in 1997, I believe. And it was just really poorly written, and I didn't give a shit about the fucking way it opened and the way the characters were. We're starting with this fucking bright, sunny sunlight. Okay, what is with the sunlight in the movie, first of all? Did the writers have a thing for sun? Is that what it is? Because when I watched the original movie, it's dark, it's gloomy, it's fucking sticky, it's foggy, it's atmospheric. I feel like there's danger lurking. But when I watch the new one, it feels like a fucking goddamn stupid MTV movie. That's what it feels like. It feels like a fucking MTV movie. Like a fucking it's so California. It's California. It's bright, it's sunny, it's on the beach. That one was, but it was atmospheric. Again, Madeline Klein, I'm not sure how much she fit this role. The other girl who's in the beginning, who's trying on outfits in the mirror, is blasé. There wasn't much to her character. Didn't give really enough to think about, you know? So there wasn't really much to think about with that. And Freddie Prinze Jr., he's a fucking idiot in the movie. We do have Billy Campbell from the movie Enough, if you've watched Enough, with Jennifer Lopez, where he's the abusive husband. He's in there, and he's one of the kids' fathers. Rich. Again, they're all rich. Super rich. They really shove the rich thing in your face in this. They didn't shove the rich thing in your face with the original movie. They did not. Why is it always sunlight? The movie, okay, almost half of the movie took place in the fucking sunlight, and it pissed me off. When the original I Know What You Did Last Summer was very, again, gloomy, atmospheric, dark, foggy. There were shadows. You felt like there was danger lurking nearby, you know? And of course the cast members helped. Because these people did not have an ounce of shit to work with. What kind of fucking script is this, first of all? I don't care about these characters. I was unable to care about these people, is what it was. I think that was the main thing. I just could not care. I didn't care about them like I cared about Jennifer Love Hewitt or Sarah Michelle Gellar or Ryan Phillippe or Freddie Prinze Jr. in the original. What kind of competition is this? This felt like if you took this film and you made a parody. It felt like a parody. That's what it felt like. Like if you tried to make a parody and then failed, or if you tried, like, at times this movie felt like it was trying to be way too fucking serious. Like it wanted to be the fucking Scream film. Because, you know, they got their success, so they need theirs. And they tried theirs, and they failed. They did. They failed. It was like they tried to take this and make it as serious as they can with the acting, which was very over the top at times, like they were overacting, so it felt rehearsed. And it just felt silly. I did not care for the characters. There was no character development. you have an hour and 45 minutes to focus on character development, and you do nothing with it. Because I didn't get an ounce of shit from these characters. I got one's a douchebag, one's an idiot, they're all rich. You want to have a million fucking baby showers or wedding showers or whatever the fuck. It was a wedding shower, I believe, because they were getting married, so that's my mistake. But still, I much rather watch I Still Know What You Did. I'd much rather watch that than this piece of shit. This was a fucking disappointment. I stand by that. I watched it a second time thinking my mind might change. It never did. It's a pile of fucking dog shit. It always will be. The movie sucks. There's no atmosphere. And what is it with Madeline Klein and the fucking grandma shirts? How many grandma shirts are you... What was with the... I'm sorry. I'm being rude. She's a pretty girl. Like, she's really pretty. Like, why not come up with some sexy outfits or something? Yeah, and these other guys, you know, they're no Ryan Phillippe or anything like that. They're no Jamie Kennedy from Scream. They're not those guys, so... They're no Matthew Lillard. And they're trying to be. They're really trying to be. Like, you could tell they're cooking it up. They're really trying to be fucking Scream. And they're trying so hard. And they're fucking failing. Piece of shit. I hope it fucking fails. I really do. Oh, this felt good. I had to get this off my fucking chest. I hated this fucking movie. How much time are they going to film in the sunlight when there is no atmosphere? You have maybe one good kill where the son of Billy Campbell, who was a rich guy, his son is, again, he's a rich guy, his son's spoiled, and he gets killed in the hallway, and he puts up a good fight, so there's a good fight scene there. And that fight goes on for a while, and they make it to the yard to where he's trying to get to his dad, but fails. Again, spoilers, obviously. I already mentioned spoilers. I'm going to put that in the fucking... but just... What the fuck, dude? I thought we were fucking better than this. I thought... There was just no character development. Where is the character development to make me care? I did not care. I was bored through this whole fucking movie. It fucking sucked. At least through I Know What You Did Last Summer, I Still Know What You Did, at least. And at least through I'll Always Know, there was still fucking... I was having fun. It just felt like they were hamming it up at that point. And this, it just felt like they were trying to take it overly serious, and they failed. It just came off parody-like. Like they're trying to do a parody. No, it came off serious, but it turned out to be a very parody feeling. Like that. So yeah, I have nothing else to say other than there was not much to the characters. They were very bland. The story, again, same old story. And then they fucking dropped the ball on that because we find out that Freddie Prinze Jr. is the fucking killer. Because he wanted to make people remember. Ooh. Fucking idiot. We can't fucking make shit anymore, dude. The last good thing I saw, I think, was Until Dawn from 2025, which was, again, that was a recent movie that came out that I really enjoyed. That was based off a video game adaptation. That was a video game adaptation, so... Again, they tried to overact. They failed. Again, they were all, when they knocked the car down the fucking hill and it crashes, they fail. You could see all their faces. All lined up, side by side. Sorry, but you are not Sarah Michelle Gellar. You are not Ryan Phillippe. You are not Freddie Prinze Jr. And you damn sure are not Jennifer Love Huge Tits. Alright, so you're not them. I can watch this trilogy and have fun with it. When I watch that movie that I just watched, it reminds me of why I don't want to fucking watch new shit. That's what it reminds me. So, you have your opinion, I have mine. The new I Know What You Did Last Summer was a pile of fucking heaping dog shit. They can do better than this. They fucking failed. It was lazy. It was stiff. It was... Almost half of it was in the fucking sunlight. The end was in the sunlight. Almost all of it was in the fucking sunlight. How am I supposed to fucking feel some horror atmosphere in the fucking sunlight? I don't know how. I can't feel it just feels MTV. It feels California. Again, the California, I get it. But there was gloom in the originals. If that makes any... It probably will not make any goddamn sense to you. Oh well. And that's fine. If you disagree, that's fine. But there was just no atmosphere. Why was it always daytime? Why? I don't get it. The kills were nothing. There was no gore, no blood. This was fucking bland. This needed some fucking salt. Is what it needs. No. This needed a fucking... This needs a whole fucking thing of salt. This needs cayenne pepper for some fucking personality and spice. Fucking annoying. Okay, I'm done here. Yeah, I'm done.